You're listening to Texas Top Homes. I'm Freeman Sawyer. Today we're chatting with one of Texas top realtors, Stacey Leslie from the Agency. Stacey, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
So Stacey, if I decide I want to list my home with you, can you and your agency also help me buy my next house?
Definitely. That happens quite often. We'll list it, and then we have a team as well. I do work with buyers as well, especially on the new build process. But we do have 3 others on our team that help buyers agents as well.
As hot as the market is right now, if I sell my house but I'm not quite ready to move, right? I've heard this term called a leaseback. Can you tell our listeners how that works?
You bet. There's a lease back and there's a lease forward. So you can get into a contract, make sure you get the money on your home and it closes. So many times in this hot market, things fall out right before closing. That happens way too often lately because of this market. I think people want to hurry up and try and get into a home and think that they've got it. And then once they're secure and got it, they think twice and they're like, what was I doing? This maybe wasn't the home that I wanted. So a lot of people want to get that closed, but maybe are building another home and it won't be done for a few months.
Sure.
So they'll lease back the home from the original buyer. A lease forward then would be where the buyer will move in before closing. I don't recommend those near as often. You really need to check the situation.
Might be hard to get them out.
Right,
But
exactly.
it does happen.
It does.
Cash is king, I guess. If they give you enough money, it's worth doing.
Exactly.
Yep.
But the lease back is very popular right
Okay,
now.
so I sold my house, right? I'm doing new construction, so not quite ready. You know how trades are, or the weather can affect new construction.
Yes.
And so I need an extra few days. I need maybe an extra month. I negotiate that with my realtor, and they negotiate with their realtor, and they come up with a number that works.
Yep.
Is that a market representation of what lease is, or is there a premium for that?
There's usually a premium for it, and it depends on your buyer. You usually go off of what the buyer's mortgage rates or payment is going to be each month, and then take an additional amount that they would make off of the inconvenience of not getting to move into their home right away.
So example, if my house payment was, say, $3,000, we prorate it and say that's $300 a day roughly, or something like that.
Yeah. If your payment was $3,000, you'd probably then do the lease back for $3,500 a month, make a little bit of money for the inconvenience, and then divided by the number of days they're going to be in it, and do a daily rate.
What's the average time, or maybe a high and a low even of a lease back? Is it a couple days to a couple months?
It's usually a couple days up to about 3 weeks.
Okay.
I have had some go for a few months because you just don't know on a build site, especially if you sell. A lot of people want to make sure their home is sold right now, and they'll have 4 or 5 months before their build's actually going to be done. And it's really hard getting into those short-term leases with apartments right now. So if you can do a lease back, keep your kids in their school, and keep the comfort of your old home, it's the best option.
Stacey, what's your website?
Website is wearethe.agency.
And what's your phone number?
Phone number is 214-449-3553.